Love is the language of the divine, and the divine is limitless. So, therefore, love is limitless. Unconditional love. Have you ever heard of that term? Um, Love is limitless, and we're talking here about unconditional love, not romantic love, not conditional love, or attachments, because attachment is as well, which is often mixed up with true love in this world. Um, Love is limitless because it's the language of the divine, and the divine is limitless. The universe, the stars, whatever, however you like to see it, God. And it's just limitless, and it's all around us. It's in nature, it's in the trees, it's in animals, it's in strangers, it's in human connection, and in love, like relationships wise, which people often search so much for, in hopes to find real love. And the truth is that real love comes from within. Love, unconditional love, already exists within you. It exists within me. It exists within all of us. It doesn't come through a partner. It definitely does not come through a partner. It can be shared through partners, but you have to find it yourself first. And it is the language of the divine. Hence why I like to look at it as if it's the language of the world. Maybe not this physical world, but it is the language of the world, the blue world. So there's no lack of love, okay? And there really isn't. There's no lack of love. That's just simply the truth, and you should find peace in that, and you shouldn't be afraid. There's no such thing as you'll never find love, because love already exists within you. That's it. That's the truth. You are love, and you are loved. And it's such a beautiful thing to realize this, that you don't need to search for a what? When have we ever had to search for anything? That's such a silly thing. It's a divine thing. It's God given. It's the language of the divine. So therefore, it's not something you need to pay for, or you need to be worthy of, or to fight for. You don't know. Okay, it's all around us, and it's all around you. But you know what stops the most? Stops you from feeling and seeing this? It's attachment. Either if you maybe you're attached to the idea of love in a worldly way, to this lowering. So you're lowering your idea of love by thinking it comes through relationships and things. So you're just lowering it's limitless. Okay, so just think of it like that. It's limitless. So you can't put a price on it, you can't put an idea on it, you can't put a person on it, you can't put it in a box. So when you attach to something, initially what you're doing is you're creating a box. Maybe not physically, but in your brain, you're creating a box for that specific thing, right? Attachment just creates little boxes and little things of what you perceive that to be reality, rather than letting it be reality and letting it unfold in its own manner, which is what life is about. It's you have to detach from the world and just let it be and unfold in its own manner, and then you just ride the waves and see where it takes you, what you learn, what you experience, and the beauties of life. And you attach to this idea, and so then you put it in a box, and then it's got nowhere to go. It's got four corners, and it's bouncing around each corner, leading to the same reality that you've created. And then you get mad at why is love such a weird, boring thing, or such a like I forgot the word, sorry, such it like I'm so sorry, I forgot the word, and I don't want to sit silently just because and blah blah. But you have higher expectations of it, but then you basically put it in a box, is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, it's bouncing off from every corner. From eventually it's going to get to a point where it's like, okay, that's all it has to do. Where do you expect it to go, the idea of love? If that's all you gave it, you have to open that box, erase that box completely, and detach from the idea of love and let it flow, and see where it takes you, how it comes into your life, and how it shows through people and situations. That's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing to let things go in life, because then you have nothing to expect. And then things can just unfold in such ways that you would have never known. And it's so beautiful. Like, whoa, I never knew it could be like this. I never knew, it's not bad, it's not good, it's not happy, or it's not sad. It's life, and it's just an experience. Allow yourself to feel experiences for what they are. And love is the highest vibration of them all, right? Love and gratitude, I think, are quite close. But I think at our core we all know that we crave love. It's just the way in our human form that we might express this and go about it is just the wrong way. But at our core, we're all made of love. So that's why we might be searching for it in life in so many different ways and through different situations or through other people. But just remember, you have everything within you already. Everything exists within you, and it is limitless. It is the language of the divine. Therefore, it exists without a limit. So don't put a price on it, or don't put it in a box, and allow it to be. And that's when it's going to truly, truly flow into your life in every way, not just in a relationship. Because if you limit yourself to the idea that love only exists in romantic relationships, then you've already created a really, really, really limitful, is that a word? A very limitful box. Okay. And there's just no point in that, is there? What's the point in that? That's the whole point of free will in this life, and why we're humans, right? And we've got this amazing mechanisms in our mind and all these things in our emotions. But then we ourselves create these boxes and restrict ourselves from our free will. You know, free will is about, at its core, it's about letting yourself experience these very high emotions, limitless emotions that the divine gives us access to. Sorry, I don't know what it is. I hope you can't hear that banging. I'm sorry if it's bothering you. It's my neighbor. I'm so sorry. Yes. And then we're like, we restrict ourselves from truly living our free will and experiencing free will, because we restrict ourselves from fully feeling these infinite things that exist in the divine, like love, and we put it in boxes in our human mind, and then we're like, why is everything like this? Why is everything so boring? Why is everything so dull? We all know the truth at our core, and I'm just here to remind you, you are already loved. Does it sound cringe? Good, because it's meant to sound cringe, especially when it comes to love. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. I have to go to work. Bye bye. I just felt like saying this today. I love you so much. Bye bye. Mwah.